Hey there. Ever thought that a wagging tail always means a happy Shih Tzu? Think again, it's much more complicated than that. If you're curious, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Shih Tzu behavior. So, let's talk about tails. We've all seen Nita's Shih Tzu wagging its tail back and forth, and we immediately assume they're overjoyed. And sometimes, that's true. But in reality, a wagging tail simply signals arousal, meaning the Shih Tzu is experiencing an elevated emotional state. This could be happiness, excitement, or even anxiety and fear. Think of it like this. Imagine you're at a surprise party. You might be incredibly happy, but you're also experiencing an adrenaline rush and heightened emotions. Your body language would reflect that, right? It's the same for Shih Tzus. Their tails are just one part of how they communicate. So how can you tell the difference? It all comes down to context and reading the entire Shih Tzu. The tail's position is a huge clue. A high, stiff wag may indicate dominance or even aggression. A tail tucked low between the legs usually signals fear or submission. A relaxed mid-height wag typically suggests friendliness or happiness, but even then, you need to look at the bigger picture. What about the ears? Are they relaxed, perked up, or pinned back? And the eyes, are they soft and blinking, or wide and staring? Is the body loose and wiggly, or tense and stiff? Also, consider the setting. Is the Shih Tzu greeting a familiar person in a comfortable place, or are they in a new, potentially stressful environment, like a vet's office or a crowded park? For example, my friend thought her Shih Tzu loved the parkie's tail would wag furiously every time they went, but she noticed he always stayed close to her legs, and his ears were slightly pulled back. It turned out he wasn't happy. He was anxious about all the other dogs and people. Once she realized this, she started taking him to quieter, less crowded areas, and he became much more relaxed. One simple thing you can do right now is start observing your Shih Tzu in different situations. Pay attention to how their tail position and wagging style change depending on the context. This will help you build a baseline understanding of their unique communication style. Let's break it down. A wide, sweeping wag that involves the whole body, sometimes with a little butt wiggle, is usually a clear sign of happiness. The Shih Tzu is relaxed, their eyes are soft, and they might even have a little smile. A fast, short wag held high can indicate excitement but also alertness, or even aggression. The Shih Tzu may be on high alert, evaluating a situation. Another thing to keep in mind is that some Shih Tzus naturally carry their tails higher or lower, which can make it trickier to interpret their wags. That's why it's important to learn their normal behavior. Ever noticed that some Shih Tzus wag their tails more to the right, while others wag to the left? Studies suggest that wagging to the right is often linked to positive emotions, while wagging to the left may indicate negative emotions. It's subtle but fascinating. Understanding Shih Tzu body language, especially their tail wags, is essential for strengthening your bond with them. It helps you understand their needs, avoid stressful situations, and create a more positive and fulfilling life for both of you. So, next time you see a wagging tail, don't just assume everything is fine. Take a moment to observe the whole Shih Tzu, consider the context, and pay attention to other body language cues. You'll be amazed at how much more you can understand about what they're really trying to communicate. What's your experience with tail wags? Share your stories in the comments, and subscribe for more insights into the wonderful world of Shih Tzus.